Greetings, greetings. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? You already know who this is. Just doing a quick little check-in to see how y'all feeling after these planetary alignments, that full moon and Gemini we just had. Just on top of it being a 9 of spades week with the 3 of diamonds. So expect more of that Gemini energy to purge out. You might have a lot to say. People might have a lot to say to you. You might be seeing different what is it that people need to know right now? Spirit. You might be seeing like different sides of them, that real like Jekyll and Hyde energy coming out, multiple personalities, just people's true colors. If you have not already, that's quite a bit. So we're gonna leave that right here. If you haven't already been seeing their true colors, like you really gonna start seeing their true colors. So just be wary of that. Know that this is a general reading, a collective read, so take what resonates, throw away what does not. Oh, before I get into it, if y'all looking for braids, twists, dreads, whatever the case is, all of your hair needs, check out my little sister. She fine. She's in my hair. So if y'all feeling it, her information will be um in the description box. And also, that is lots. We're gonna put some of those back. um, Also, if y'all feeling my copper drip, I've been getting a lot of comments on that, or people just been asking me. And as I always do, I refer them to King's Apron. His information will be down at the bottom, and he has so much more than just jewelry. That man got everything, all of your herbal needs. So make sure to check him out. All of that information will be in the description box. Now let's get into this reading and see what Spirit has in store for us. So far, I am liking it. I feel like Spirit is telling me to take all of those just because there's short messages on there. So, and then from the tarot, what do the people need to hear from the tarot? Okay, I'm gonna just leave it right there for right now. All right, so first things first, what is it that you have been going through? So we have renewal, spark, storm, attraction, rebirth, winter. This makes sense. Y'all, it's already December. This year has went by so quick. So we're already about to be into winter. I feel like that y'all are attracting so much. Y'all looking good, y'all feeling good. A lot of y'all have went through such a beautiful transformation. You have really healed a lot of generational curses and spells. You're taking that shit serious because it is a serious thing. People putting magic on your generation, you having it from your past lives, from this lifetime, because it's definitely some people trying to put magic on people out here, or have successfully done it, especially those in twin flame relationships or situations. Know that if they're with a karmic, they 3 3s for the confirmation, they're putting magic on that person. So I'm gonna leave that right there because this ain't a reading about twin flames. However, this shit is real. That's my point. But I feel like that you have realized that you've protected yourself. You're really trusting in divine timing. Or if you're having, you know, you could be some of y'all out there, because some of these cards did come in reverse. Some of y'all are attracting people that you're not expecting, or again, you're attracting people who on the outside everything's great, but then when you get to know them, it's like this unexpected storm of emotions, of entities, or whatever it is that they have going on with them is starting to come out. Like it's like you're seeing the red flags like right then and there, which is what this has been practicing you for, getting you ready for, is to read energetically. So you see the pattern, you see what's going on, and if you attempt to call it out or just make someone aware of what they're doing and they become defensive, you're like, nah, red flags. Like I'm already seeing where this is going. You're not healed. No offense, but you're not healed. And that's just what it is. And that's not your responsibility. So I feel like a lot of y'all are really starting to, some of y'all are wanting to feel sorry for these individuals, and you're not supposed to feel sorry for them because they have their own free will. They can choose to do what they want because they'll do A, B, C, and D. when they want to do it. But when it comes to healing, it's like, nah, it's just too much. And it's okay. Leave them be. I feel like so y'all could be attracting a lot of people like that, and you're just in this renewal rebirth phase where you're like, no, I'm not accepting that anymore. I'm not accepting that behavior. If you cannot be up to my standards, to what I deserve, to the energy that I know I'm capable of putting out, you just over it. And a lot of y'all are trusting in the divine timing. You're being in your divine feminine energy, allowing things to come to you, and anything that is out of alignment, you just like, nah. I see it now. I know what this is, and I'm not accepting it. So with that, I feel like that you should expect the unexpected. And matter of fact, I'm gonna clarify that. What is this unexpected that the viewer should be expecting? But it's because you did the work, you know? So a lot of y'all could have been in interesting. So we got the strength card, Leo energy, 5 of Swords, Judgment, Scorpio. I mean Sag and Scorpio, Pisces energy. Let's see, 8 of Wands, Sag energy, and then the 6 of Cups. So somewhere where you're, I feel like that you should expect things to move a lot quicker as opposed to things being stuck and stagnant like how they used to be. I feel that because you're seeing through the bullshit. You know, you're not allowing people to really, you're in this protection mode and you're not allowing people to really fuck with your peace, basically. So expect for things to move along further. Expect for people to again start showing their true colors. And as soon as you like saying, nope, this reminds me of childhood, how in the older days in the past, old me, how I used to just ignore that stuff and I'm not doing it anymore. I feel like that you're more so focused on your healing your inner child. So expect that again, communication, travel, for things to go in your favor, for your manifestations to pour in after a period of stagnancy. It's like you know what you need to do to get to the next level. So once you do whatever that is, which could be cutting people off or allowing things to play out, so you can again see people's true colors and then say what you got to say and cut them off. And it's a test. I do feel like it's like, and it's like, it's, I don't want to say the universe tests you, but it do kind of be like it wants to see like, hey, what not even it wants to see, it's just listening to you. Really, whatever you tolerate or put up with is like, oh, you want more of that, so let me go ahead and do that, since that's the mindset that you're in, that's the energy that you're surrounding yourself with. So a lot of y'all are noticing what energy you're surrounding yourself with, or that want to be attached to you. And if it's just not satisfying you, you're starting to see like, that's what this is. I can't take it personal. I have to let you go because you're only going to hold me back. 3 8s for the confirmation. They're going to fuck up your abundance, basically. And that's not what you want, because you've had enough of that, of people messing up your abundance when you don't deserve it. But I do feel like that you're going through another spiritual awakening, most definitely. I'm telling you, yo, this stuff doesn't stop. There's always something else to learn. There's so much knowledge. The universe is so vast of knowledge. Oh, I didn't even realize. So you got the God of Pentacles. So also expect money to flow in. Expect more of a stable foundation because you're using the wisdom that you've acquired over the years. Expect to get more downloads of wisdom coming in. I feel like a lot of y'all are really listening to your intuition. You're becoming very intuitive, thinking a lot sharper. And again, you're just seeing the bullshit miles ahead and you're staying away from it. You're cutting that shit out with no problem. Whether it hurts people's feelings or not, you just like, no, I have to take care of myself. I have to be for me because I've been for everyone else and look at where it's gotten me, you know? But you had to go through those experiences so you could learn to still be compassionate and cool and chill with people, but at the same time, don't tempt me because I'm just going to call out what you're doing. I'm gonna call it out. And if you aren't willing to change and actually or even accept that this is the behavior that you're giving to me, if you want to stay in denial, do that, but from afar. And you just peacefully leave, you know? But I also feel like this is also someone from the past. I ain't gonna even like lie and say that it's not. I feel like someone from the past where things did not um coming to fruition, or they were just stuck stagnant. Maybe they didn't want to grow. This person wants to talk. They've had a spiritual awakening as well. Oh yeah, we also got Virgo, Cap energy, Taurus energy, the Devil, the Seven of Swords. Yeah, this person in the Two of Cups. This person, yeah, they didn't treat you the best. They showed you a really toxic version of them. And I feel like that they want to talk now. They're ready for a committed, something committed. I ain't gonna even say a relationship. It could just be starting off as a friendship, but it's something that you did or said. And this is happening to a lot of people with you. A lot of people are trying to come back in your life as well, because whatever you said or did to them is making them realize, like, yo, Shawty was right. You feel me? Like, or if you're a male, you get what I'm saying. 3 1s for the confirmation. Like, whatever you said, it was some type of divine message, and they're starting to realize, like, yo, I need that energy back in my life. So expect some type of communication. They're paused right now. They may be trying to think of what to say, how to say it, because possibly the ending. I mean, without the Devil and the Seven of Swords, this person really betrayed you. Or these several energies. Again, it could be multiple people. They really betrayed you. The Eight of Wands, I'm seeing just multiple people trying to come into your life now, or have recently come in and out. And again, it's happening at such a fast rate. You're just really seeing people for who they are, and you're not putting up with it. Or you're wondering, why do these people keep coming into your life? And it's because you're attracting them. You're very attractive right now in all ways, looks, 3D, energetically. So just choose what's best for you. It's happening at a fast rate, but time is sped up. I mean, it is what it is. You got to learn this shit. This is part of the mastery. I didn't. I signed up for it, but I didn't know that this is what this was going to be. And it's either I'm going to be left behind, which I refuse, or keep pushing forward. So same with y'all. So we have the Clover, the Tower, and the Goddess. So with those cards alone, I feel like that you have been, again, seeing people's true colors, and you've just been isolating yourself. You've been oh yeah, also with that Strength card, you gained a lot of strength over the past few months, years, especially again the past few year. A lot of strength and courage has just expanded in your reality, and you're seeing the result of that, and it's pretty good. I feel like you're feeling really good. You're feeling more secure within yourself, and also you've done that for the people you've met, including that particular individual. um and they're gaining the courage, like I said, to come to say the right words. Basically, I feel like I'm all over the place. This is like they're trying to figure out what to say. How can they come to you and not be rejected? And this is, again, multiple, or that one person in particular. But I feel like it's because everyone's seeing you as the goddess or the god. They're seeing you as a divine feminine or masculine who has standards, who has boundaries, who respects themselves, who really knows their divinity and their power, but they still are very humble, or just chill. I don't like that word, humble. They lay back, like they not in their ego, basically, because everybody's starting their ego is just showing, and it's just purging out, and it's just like, ew. 3/4 for the confirmation. Like, you don't want to deal with that. They're not stable, and you're looking for stability in all areas of life. So I feel that um it's caused you to be very isolated, or to feel isolated, like no one's really resonating with you anymore. They just all getting on your nerves, and you're isolating yourself because you're like, I don't even want to be with that, or be around that shit. I don't want to deal with it. I want to deal with that energy. And this is happening for a reason, whether it's being chosen or forced. You're being by yourself, 1414 and 55, for a reason. And it's because it's so that you can clear your energy, again, really being your divine feminine energy, and heal that energy. Because you can't, yes, you need assistance, but from the right people. You can't get that healing from everybody. Most people are actually plaguing or poisoning your energy and aura with their entities. And you get what I'm saying? So you needed to be by yourself to see that you are different from most of the people that you have been surrounding yourself with from your past toxic version, basically. And more force for the confirmation. I feel that you're also starting to see more prosperity. that you cut these people out, that you, when you isolate yourself, you're starting to see more blessings coming in, more luck, more good karma. You know, you're really starting to see a change, and change is always great. It's inevitable, so you might as well accept it. You might as well just surrender to the change because it ain't going nowhere. You feel me? 15, 15, and 6, 6. Ooh, I like this. So we also have the tree, crossroads, and the stork. So you've been, again, like I said, the tree, that's all about like deep root issues or situations. So a lot of these generational curses that you've become privy of to, like, oh, the awareness of it, because a lot of y'all come from broken families, families that don't love properly. Like, we all go through this shit, especially being in European based countries. And it's, but it happens worldwide. It's a lot of families that come from that mindset of just low vibration, no love, like slavery and abuse, and yeah, no love, basically. And you got to get rid of that shit. Some people have money curses. Everybody in the family broke, or nobody, or they're so lackless mindset. Even if they got money, they stingy. They're in a still in a poverty, scarcity mindset that they got to hoard it to themselves and charge everybody for everything instead of just doing shit out of the kindness of their heart. Even though they got money, that shit is wild. But that's like, that could be a curse on some of y'all. And you're the generational curse breaker. So, and I'm about to start. I ain't gonna even say that yet. I'm gonna wait till it's done. How about that? Because I do know it's some people out here that's watching this channel that have been sending negative energy my way, and best believe I'm aware of all of that shit and who you are. And a lot of them got blocked. So if y'all done made some fake pages and you still coming through to check and see what I got going on, I'm aware of those too. And it's best that I just, some stuff you can't tell everybody either, people. And y'all know that, but you might be excited and just say it. Just keep it on the low until you get more, until it's ready to come out. Because people be trying to sabotage that shit. That shit is real. And if you're not constantly in a mood, or you're still, we still working on ourselves. We're not, we're masters, yes, already, but we're remembering the mastery. I'll say that. And that takes a lot of, a lot of energy and time. And you got to be 100% sure that you're unfuckwittable. Unfuckwittable. Yeah, that's the word, basically. So until that happens, those energies can have an effect on you, especially if you're not cleansing your energy all the time. Long story short. So I feel that with the tree, y'all have really been delving into the history of who you are, really been learning who you are and paying attention to who other people are and why they do the shit that they do. And you're just like cleansing yourself from that energy. So things might have been a little stagnant. You might be at a place where you got to make a decision. Are you going to keep them in your life, or are you going to get rid of them? 8899. Are they complete on all levels like you are? Or are they still got some levels that need work? They still got some work to do. And that's basically where everyone is meeting up with these people. Are they willing to really be your friend, or are they just trying to get in your pants or have a relationship, or just eat off of your clout or your energy, or suck it up? Whatever the case is, like, what is it really that they're trying to do? Is it a personal agenda, or are they genuine from the heart, really want to see you doing well? So a lot of y'all, again, y'all seeing people's true colors because you dealt with it enough from family and so-called friends and just your everyday experiences growing up, and now it's like you're being put to the test. Like, excuse me, are you still gonna put up with this shit, or are you going to stand up for yourself and leave, basically? So do what you got to do. Expect powerful change. Oh, I love it. Meditate and contemplate. Step out of your comfort zone. Balance spirituality and practicality. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Prosperity lies ahead. Conclusions are within reach. Nothing will come of this situation, and be bold and make the first move. So I'm gonna see what that nothing will come of it. I feel like more so before I even see what it is, it's just like you will get the conclusions that you need. Like, if you already been feeling like someone or something was just like iffy, like, nah, I've already seen enough red flags, and you got a problem with me speaking on them, you already like, nah, it's not gonna work. I already know it's not gonna work, and you know nothing will come of this situation. Some of you, you know exactly who and what this energy or situation is, and you know nothing's gonna come from it. You know they're not gonna grow. You know they still stuck. You know they still need healing. Be bold and make the first move and take off. Be bold and say what you gotta say and leave. Because you got prosperity lying ahead. You know, this is you stepping out your comfort zone for you to get to the prosperity. Because if you keep having these lingering negative, low vibrating energies around, even if they are abundant or bringing in money, it's still like something within their vibration that's just not in alignment with where you're going. So it's letting you know that you are so close to like really being as abundant as they are in the 3D and material world. But it's also letting you know that where they're lacking abundance at in the spiritual or mental, emotional world. And it's like, do you still want to put up with that just because they wine and dine at you, taking you this and that place, you know? Or because there is some type of benefit. So basically you getting tested as to like, yo, are you there for just sole purpose and benefit, or are you there genuinely? I feel like a lot of y'all are there genuinely, but it could be some that's there like, well, let me see what I can get out of this. That ain't the route to go because they're giving you the same energy. Some of y'all are being genuine and want to see where, you know, and it's still is like, nope, I can't even, like, I can't go no further because you giving me your unauthentic self or an unhealed version of yourself that I'm just a little exhausted from dealing with right now. 3 3s for confirmation. You're working on feeling complete within yourself before you're seeking other people to make you complete, which is also a lot of things that y'all could be running into. People looking for peace and complete and happiness through other people, which could be you, yet they're not willing to find it for themselves. And then they get upset or get mad when you don't do A, B, C, or D according to how they're used to doing things the toxic way. And at that, 3 2s for confirmation. So I feel like that you will really, the more that you know, step out of your comfort zone and you make the first move in certain situations that you know you need to make the first move because they're not gonna fucking do it. And the more you meditate, you contemplate, you balance your spirituality, you will get the answers that you have been receiving, the manifestations you need. So expect powerful change. The tough cycle is over because you have stepped into another arena of not feeling sorry for others and sacrificing your own self at the same time. Like, you can't do that shit no more. I had to realize that shit too recently. Like, and that shit is, as much as it hurts, because it's like you don't want to disappoint people, but shit, you disappointing yourself more. Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. So we got the Nine of Wands, the Tower, and the Six of Pentacles. So yeah, basically you're seeing people not willing to change, being very resistant to change, being very defensive to change, or you saying how they're making you feel, and you just over it. And it's called, so I feel like a lot of people, you've asked for a lot of people who aren't in alignment with you to leave your life, and they're showing up at the last minute to test you to see, do you really want higher things or a higher vibrational type, you know, energy within your life, or are you still willing to accept my bare minimum? Are you still willing to accept the unhealed version of myself? You know, that's what it seems like that's what's going on. And you're like, nope, I can already see that you're not there. You ain't had no awakening. You're not trying to have one. You're refusing it. You're resistant. And I ain't got time for it. I feel like you over it. You're not even exhausted. Some of y'all are exhausted, and some of y'all are just like, no. You just said you at peace with it, really. You're at peace with, yeah, with everything. If you're not gonna do it, then fine. There are plenty of people out here who will. And as much as you might hurt their feelings, it's just like, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. That's not the objective here. The objective is for me to be happy and for you to be happy, but by yourself first. And a lot of people don't want to be by themselves. You're starting to see, or you could be realizing like, well, what am I really doing? Is it because I can't be by myself? Or yeah, like what is it? So I feel like some people, for that group that I'm picking up on, is like you're having a hard time really accepting being by yourself. Like you always got to have somebody around, some type of energy, but they're all fucking sucking because you've grown and it's forcing you to be by yourself. While there's another collective that you're seeing how, like, yeah, you're seeing how everybody is. And it's just like, no, I've already been wounded enough. I'm not doing this shit anymore. And if y'all not willing to treat me right or treat me how I treat y'all, I'm just over it. And you're leaving. So you're seeing just how many people also around you don't want to be alone either. And it's a turn off. It's like, you have to be okay with your solitude. You can't, do X, Y, and Z to keep people around, because one is not genuine. And then two, it's just like they're gonna do the same shit to you. Or if they're evolved, they're going to call it out and be like, or just stop communication. Like, I already see what this is. No, thank you. So I feel that you're loving your solitude right now for that collective. And you're seeing how much people kind of need you anymore from this deck, spirit. Let's see, we got the Hermit. We got the Daughter of Pentacles, Son of Swords, God of Wands. One more card, spirit. Oh, okay. Two more cards. Six of Wands, and the High Priestess, and then the Leo energy again at the bottom. So heavy Leo energy. We got some Virgo energy, some Capricorn energy. Okay. Some Aquarius energy, Gemini. All right. So I feel like yeah, you've done a lot of soul searching, viewer, like a lot of soul searching, and you just know what it is that you want. You're listening to your inner being, you're listening to the inner calling, whatever spirit is calling you to do, that's what you're doing. And you're no longer listening to other people. You're trusting yourself and your intuition more. Kudos for you, because that takes a lot. And you're becoming the High Priestess. You're being divinely guided. A lot of information is being downloaded into your dreams, into your psyche, and you're actually listening to it. You're following it. I love this energy. You are, yeah, becoming you're realizing that you are the God, the goddess, the divine feminine or masculine that you came to be. So this is a major transformation for you. I feel like you kind of just like want to rush in. Some things you do need to rush in. You need to learn. You need to yes, rush in and just be your authentic self. Don't switch up for nobody. Got the Devil at the bottom, Seven of Swords, and the Two of Cups. So again, there's a lot of people who are tempting you to be your old version of yourself, and they come in forms of love, friendships, family, romance. Don't fall for it. It's a trap. It's a trick. And I feel like that, but you're being strategic. You can see right through it. And if they don't have the vibration of real love, then you're just not putting up with it. Be vigilant, be careful, observe people. Make sure you're observing your surroundings. Don't even react or trip. Just observe what people do. They always tell you who they are in the very beginning. Just give it a few weeks. They'll tell you exactly who you're dealing with. And you make your decision from there. I see a lot of recognition, fame, again, your manifestations, victory, everything coming into fruition for you because you're choosing to accept. It's like you've had an epiphany, like, oh, this is how life works. This is how it really works. This is how the game is played on earth. You gotta look at it as a game, because if you take it too serious, then that's when the entities say, yay, I found another victim to feed off of. And you get sent more of that through other people. So I feel that you've had this epiphany, this awakening, which is just bringing so much new manifestations and opportunities, financial opportunities as well coming to you. Again, whatever you're doing, you're gonna like. It's like you're gonna blow up overnight. You feel me? I also feel like that you're also going to receive. So I didn't like, I just lay the cards out and I just do it. And then when I look at it, I realize like what's under, what's beside it. I feel that someone else is, again, like, here's that God of Wands, that masculine energy that's wanting to come through. Now, of course, it could be a feminine, masculine, could be family, could be a job. It could just be you. Take it as it resonates. You're going to be receiving what is owed to you, or justice, equal two-way abundance. I do feel like you're going to be receiving it. And you also do have multiple people maybe just being proud of you, showing how they see your progress, and they're just like, they want to give to you because you're in this divine feminine or masculine energy. You're just receiving a lot of praise, a lot of accolades, a lot of gifts. It could be in the form of money. A lot of assistance is just coming to you. You're really attractive right now. Very attractive. You looking good, you smelling good, you tasting good. Everything's really good in your reality. And again, it's because you stood up for yourself. You know, it's because you trusted your intuition, you trusted spirit, you remained graceful, you remained goddess and godly like, yet you stood firm on your boundaries. You didn't allow the past to eat at you and make you become narcissistic and bitter like it does many people. You didn't allow it to make you put on these masks that you don't need to wear, that only get you in further trouble and deeper down into the sunken place. You feel me? And you listen to your intuition and you're more into your spirituality, like you're really into it now, and that is the route you're supposed to be on. You are on the right track, and with that, you will come out on top. You'll come out on top, being courageous, being a person you're supposed to be, more confident, more successful. Leo know they gonna be successful in everything they do, especially if you tell, hey, we gonna do it. So, and I feel like that's the energy that you are embodying. Anything from this deck, spirit, before we wrap it up. You're gaining so much more clarity. Your third eye is being activated. I love it. And you're going to start seeing a lot more, again, that resistance, people being closed off because of it, because you're opening up your intuition. Your third eye could be dealing with a Gemini, Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But it's that air energy, a lot of thinking. A lot of people are thinking about you as well. Because in a lot of people, you're speaking your mind. Autumn could be significant, or a harvest of some sort could be significant. Maybe people's birthday, you met somebody, something happened in autumn. Maybe that's when the spiritual awakening started. That's when you start to really gain clarity on a situation. It's harvest season. Yeah, self-worth. You're not having any expectations anymore. You have standards and boundaries, but you've dropped the expectations, because when you do have those expectations, they just let you down. But you're not giving up those standards. If you can't show me X, Y, and Z from jump, no. Oh, interesting. Chemistry, passion. Very interesting. So I didn't even realize this was here. So this is also telling me as well, someone who is very guarded and resistant and closed off to all the spirituality is now thinking about you, because they've gained a sense of self-worth as well. Literally, I swear this is like this twin flame energy just wants to come in so bad. And it's basically saying, and again, other people y'all met, it ain't even got to be a twin, but I do feel that this is a twin heavily, especially with the God of Wands coming out. This is somebody who is for sure wanting to manifest another reality with you. They keep having dreams about you, and their third eye is awakening. And yeah, they were real closed off to this, but you sparked something with them, and now they see the passion and chemistry that you once saw with them. So I'm gonna leave it there, people. I'm just letting you know the energy that's coming out. Like I said, you looking more attractive, and you will attract that person who is passionate, who has the natural chemistry you're looking for, who knows their self-worth, whose third eye is open and is closed off to people's third eye that's, I don't know, calcified. Don't nobody got time for that shit. So keep doing your thing. You're on the right path. All right. That's all I got for y'all. Hope this brought some clarity to y'all, what's going on right now. And yes, thank you so much for tuning in to the end. Peace, love, and light.